that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important, creating second and short.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Cook. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And in first down, they go right back to him. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Cunningham. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. With the catch, it's Alexander. He's got room to run. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the Rebels lining up here on first and 10. Trying to run, it's Lacey. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that his quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Receiver in motion now. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll ride the back again here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. Here comes the rush. He's got a man down the middle. Excellent catch and run by the senior. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Oh, this is a beautiful pass by the quarterback right down the middle of the field. And this defense better figure something out because they will continue to work this area if they don't defend it. I love the fact that they're...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Great defense here and really good timing because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Look out, he's got space ahead. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A quick throw out left, complete. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point,
he's in the clear. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The back's got it on a counter. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, it's Alexander. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
Looking to chuck it again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Play action here on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw. The catch is made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. It's a draw play. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another 1st down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, I'm a big believer that the most important target you can have in the red zone is a big tight end because he can occupy the middle of the field. That creates one-on-ones on the outside. You can also utilize him as a blocker if you want to run it. Here, you're completing the ball to the tight end. And
touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
They'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But even if you make this extra point and go up by 1, that is a lot of time left. This opposing offense, all they need to do is go down and get into field goal range to win the game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They've got a 1-point lead with time winding down. It's up to the defense now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st down, it's play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35.
That's a great start to this drive, and they need a touchdown here, and there's a lot of time left. Just stick with your offense, but as a quarterback, you've got to understand the seams of this defense are where your big completions are going to be open.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
And they misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on 4th down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They now have the lead. A pressure kick here late in the game.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their 2nd timeout here. They've still got one more left to work with. Oh, escapes the tackle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Well, there's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver. And then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here. And this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV and there's sunshine, the San Gabriels. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this legendary field.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. He hands it off from the gun. A quick juke. Sees an opening. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Looks right for a quick completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking to scramble. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Back to pass. It's Russell. And he finds the running back in the flat. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. Offense comes to the line with a 1st down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. Trying to create here on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Dropping back. It's Russell. Coming after him. The quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about 2 things. Getting 1st downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. grab behind the line. It's 4. Well, stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will tie the game here.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, close to the 45. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Picks up the 1st and still running. Tackle made after a big gain. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense. And again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
6th play of the drive coming up. On the run, it's Smothers. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This is so difficult as a quarterback when the pocket collapses all around you. There's nowhere to escape, but you have to protect the football. There's really nowhere to go. He can't make a hero play, but you can't put the ball on the ground. Nice job by that defense, collapsing the pocket, getting the ball out.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on first. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble to his left.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
I'm impressed with this defense and their ability to stay sound against these option plays. We knew that the point of emphasis was going to be stopping the quarterback in the run game, and here they're able to do that. Great job by these guys not getting faked out, putting themselves in conflict, just playing assignment sound football and now bringing up 3rd down.
They'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Good conversion for this offense, Chris. Remember, they get that fumble, and the defense gets the turnover. You've got to go capitalize. Create some points on the opposite side. It's that sudden change mentality, taking advantage of the mistakes given by the opposition. And here, staying on the field and converting, that's a big part of this.
On first down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Man, defensively, their leverage is all wrong. You got to expect a slant right there, and they just gave them that inside angle. This defense has got to do a better job of aligning properly and taking away the routes that they know are coming.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Makes the catch. It's Jenkins. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Each of these teams wanted to come in and establish the run game, and Chris, neither of them have been able to do that. Credit to these defenses, but now you've got to transition. You've got to adjust, and it's going to be a quarterback game. Whichever quarterback can come out, find his rhythm, and execute, that's the team that's going to win.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield. It's Russell. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Dangerous throw. You cannot make that throw. You can't throw it across your body, but in particular when you're getting hit. I really love this pass rush. Look how aggressive they are. They're getting into the backfield, making life difficult on this quarterback. I think they're speeding up his clock. You can tell he's just not thinking the way he normally thinks, because that is not a decision that we've seen him normally make.
Finds his man. It's Jenkins. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
At the end of 3, the score is tied. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Longhorns will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And here's the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
The ball is caught. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
To throw, it's Russell. And it's caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Hill. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, you can see why this defense is so good. Their coverage is just so tight. You're trying to throw the football short of the line to gain and then rely on yards after the catch, but there's nowhere to go. Even if this ball was completed, the defender is right there. Look at the contact right when the ball arrives.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Spinning out of the tackle. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Back to throw. It's Manning. That's caught. It's Coleman. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Tie game in this field position. They've got to start forcing the football down the field. They need to get at least to the 40, maybe even the 35-yard line to feel good about kicking this field goal.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. And now the unique experience of a college football overtime. The format is unique. A coin toss will decide the choice of playing on offense or defense. Most teams choose to play defense first, and then each side will get a possession beginning from the plus 25-yard line.
You're exactly right, Chris. You want to play defense so you would know exactly what you need to do with your offensive possession here in the first overtime. But this is an opportunity for your coordinators, your play callers, your head coach to take stock. What worked for you during the course of that last quarter or the second half, and lean into those things. Where are you having success? Those are the plays that you need to call right here.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, the tendency for a quarterback is to speed up just because it's overtime. But you've got to fight that, and you've got to play in rhythm just like he has all game.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
That is really good execution to move the chains right here on 3rd down. These 3rd downs, Chris, as you know, in particular in overtime, they are such pressurized situations, and that execution is just high level.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking for some space. It's Brown. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
You can see it on his face. It's so enticing to try to go for this on 4th down, but I think the correct call is to kick the field goal and rely on your defense here in the 2nd possession.
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. The field goal is good. So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
What a series from this defense. Had to hold them to a field goal here on the second possession. It looks like they're going to do that.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good. A pressure field goal to stay in the game and force another OT. Going into the second overtime, the stakes have been raised because if you score a touchdown, by rule, you have to go for a two-point conversion. So it's intriguing. How many two-point plays do you trust? Have you been practicing? That usually comes into play, Joel.
Chris, every offensive play caller has those few plays just sitting on the side of their play sheet, ready for this moment. It's their best two-point plays, maybe a trick play, some misdirection, and this is the moment that they can finally break them out. You get in the end zone, we're going to see something special. Great start to this overtime series. That is some high-level execution, and now goal to go. You got to stick it in the end zone. Do you need to get your quarterback on the move outside of the pocket? I always love that, in particular in this situation.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Chris, I've always felt like as an offensive coordinator, you need to take stock in what's worked so far today, and it's got to be your best stuff. What formation, what personnel group, what players have succeeded in this ball game, and you got to go with that here in overtime.
Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
This is exactly what they desperately needed, is a big stop here on third and goal, and they're able to win up front to do it. Tremendous work by this front seven. They get into the backfield, create a negative play, and now a decision to make on the opposite side. It's fourth and goal. Do they kick it or do they go for it?
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. On the ground, it's Smothers. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's a good start right there. Not a huge play down the field, but certainly something that you can build on from a rhythm standpoint. And as the pressure increases in overtime as a quarterback, you've got to rely on your timing, your ball placement. Those are the things that will carry the day.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down.
What a great conversion there. Their defense gave them a chance here. Remember, a touchdown wins the game. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Great job moving the sticks, keeping yourselves on the field, and now a chance to win it with a touchdown.
Longhorns will have first and 10 here. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to the end zone. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic. And what a finish. He has the last word in this back-and-forth roller coaster battle.
As I always talk about players and not plays in these moments, and right here, they get the ball to can go make a play, and he's able to do that, and he takes it into the end zone for the win. I got to tell you, it's got to feel great for him to deliver for his teammates in this huge moment.
And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wants to take it outside. It's Simon. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well run him again. Looking for a crease. There he goes. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the... He is in. Touchdown, Memphis.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the move at the 30. He's running free down the middle. Inside the 30. Inside the... Touchdown, Memphis. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Let's see if they can beat the play clock this time after the delay. It's 2nd and 11. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Working the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
The short hands, it's Butler. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet. It's Lindsey. He wants it all. Touchdown, Memphis. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. No midseason cut. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the wideout. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well.
The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Caught. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. First down and 10. On play action. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about...
It's a seam wide open. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Pulls it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on... Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Left side is Butler. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. He's loose down the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He scores for the 5th time in this game. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point. Snags it and he's open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Comes down, it's Butler. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. He wants to throw it. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the...
Drops back on 1st down. Fires on the move. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Between the hashes, it's Butler.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Throws quickly. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 20 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Crimson Tide in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on a 6-0 start. Could be a special season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country. Games that promise to have an impact on the top 25. Now back to your game inside Liberty Stadium. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly...
When you hit this point in the season, Week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's Week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to Week 7 and being undefeated.
Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Memphis Tigers and the USF Bulls. Reese Davis, David. Straight ahead, it's Simon. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Let's take a minute here and talk a little Memphis. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Lindsey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Butler. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Butler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the delay, it's Simon. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Caught in the backfield, it's Darrisaw. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Sellers. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Simon. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Looking to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wants to throw on first. Fires left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. They'll need a bunch on second down. The play fake. Left side is Carter. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Turns it upfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers are flying down the field. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Right on target this time. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. To the air. It's Lindsey. Touchdown, Tigers. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That's reeled in. It's Butler. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Simon. He's got the first down. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught, and he will score. Touchdown. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. In traffic, it's Butler. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Butler. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The offense set for a first down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sells the run, wants to pass. Got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Memphis. They've extended the lead. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, now
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simon. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulls it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Caught over the middle, it's Butler. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Run in the red zone, it's Simon. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on.
Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Butler. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Left side is Butler. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it on the counter. Turning it on. Got the first down. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. He's now up to 71 yards rushing in this game, and he's on his way to a 1,400-yard season. The fake wants to throw. Touchdown, Memphis! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Timing and... Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moving the pocket, it's Lindsey. Looking down the middle, and that is incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch on 3rd down. Sells to fake. Fires to the middle. Holds on, it's Butler. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Hits inside. It's Simon. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for room, it's Simon. Shakes off the defender. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the option, he keeps it. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They give themselves just a little more cushion as they... The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gives it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Running inside, it's Simon. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Handoff from the gun. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, the
Looking for space, it's Simon. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
He's past the sticks. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Simon. Could be an alley. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give as they work on that clock. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And it hasn't mattered what.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Ready, ready, set, ready, ready. Blue, idiot! Ready, set, and hit! Down set, black, four, hit it, hit!
Good job, how that boy stepping up finally.
Ready, set, hit! Ready, ready, set it!
Yeah, good, baby, good. Let's go.
Set, black, white, idiot! Let's go, set! Set, blue, third, hit it!
Attaboy, baby.
Ready, ready. Great, idiot! Ready, set, blue, idiot!
Good job, D. Good job, baby. Good job.
Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Tulane Green Wave. From the gun, it's Simon. There he goes. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Handoff again. Here's a little room there. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more.
Intercepted, number 19. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Pull to the ground.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Darrisaw. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's got him this time.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Out wide right, it's Butler. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! Gets it into the end zone.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out wide left, it's Carter. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Turns it loose deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And he can fill up the hand.
Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Connection to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. That's caught. It's Butler. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Left side is Butler. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The Tigers have taken it inside the 20. Selling the fake. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that...
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Tons of room in the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Butler. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. To the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he wasted. And now this offense will take the field again. To the air, it's Lindsey. Out wide left, it's Butler. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Butler. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Drops back on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Butler. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Got his man in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking to throw. And the quick shuffle pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle, it's Butler. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. Left side is Butler. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a 4 wide out set. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Throwing right. He's got it. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Right side, it's Hardy. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Memphis. And that one will give him the lead. He scores for the 5th time in this game. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pulls it in. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Memphis. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Butler. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. In the red area, it's Simon. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Takes the easy completion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. How How good have they been on third down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to... And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Memphis. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
Out wide right, it's Butler. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Keeps it moving, it's Simon. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll ride him again. Turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys. But here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The option, he'll keep it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Keeps it himself. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Looking for the edge. The pitch. He's got enough. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finding some room. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. Running the red zone, it's Carter. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they... Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This offense.
Motion from the wideout. Using his legs, it's Simon. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll try the counter. Breaks into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Straight ahead, it's Simon. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Got a little grass. Bring him down. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it. It's Simon. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their
Let's go. Set. Blue 30. Blue. Hit it. Set. Wide 29. Great on the hit. Ready, ready. Set. Wide. Blue idiot. Ready. Set. Hit, hit. That's it. Red. Hit it. Hit. Ready. Set. Hit. Ready, ready. Set it. Set. White idiot.
Run inside. It's Simon. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Unloads it left. Caught. It's Butler. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
When you have...
Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Cuts it upfield. It's Simon. Defense all over him.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass on second down. Reels it in down the left side. Finds a seam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, that's a play this kid is...
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Hits inside. It's Simon. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Running the option. It's Lindsey. Might have a chance. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Line gets set, first down.
67 Joker! Why did he hit?
Sells the run, looking to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
And here comes the offense on second down. Drops back. It's Lindsey. Fires to the right. It's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very... The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
After one quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They give it back to him. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Taken down.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Finds his man. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Tigers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Reels it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Trying to find the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Snags it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Charlotte. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Play action on 1st down. Looking left. Finds his man. It's Butler. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. On the run, it's Simon. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Butler. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's...
Touchdown, Memphis! He got it, feet down in bounds. He scores for the 5th time in this game. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide left, it's Butler. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Simon. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns on...
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. And
That's it. Red 54. Red 54. Hit.
Good job, baby. Good job.
Ready. Set. Set it. Ready. Ready. Wide idiot. Set. Wide 53. Wide 53. Hit it. Let's go. Set. Great on the hit. Set. Blue. Blue idiot. Ready, ready. Set. Black 18. Black 18. Hit, hit. Ready. Set. Red 18. Red 18. Hit it, hit.
That's all you got, oh?
That's it. Blue 85. Blue hit. Ready. Set. Set it. Ready. Ready. Set. White idiot. Set. Red. Hit it. Let's go. Set. Great on the hit.
Who needs no? Who needs no?
Set. Black 14. Blue idiot.
Pump it up. Pump it up. Pump it up. Let's go. Pump it up, baby.
Ready, ready. Hit, hit. Ready. Hit it, hit.
Hey, man. You're looking at the wrong side right here.
Off play action on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Now, if you're on defense in this one, you've had a good play, you swat that pass away, but you better turn the page and get ready for it because it's probably coming again. You're going up against one of the top 10 passing offenses in the country. You're going to have to be really good in the back end all game long.
There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Memphis. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. What a display of explosive. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He unleashes a long one. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Second and long here. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Misses again.